We have arrived in Bourke Saturday afternoon. Absolutely nothing except the bowling club is open. We went to the information centre and she's given us some walks and things that we can look at. Poor John has ripped his jeans and can't find a shop that's open and is not impressed. Is that right?
Middle of the bloody New South Wales, can't find a clothes shop. Everything's boarded up. They've got aluminium shutters, all the shops. It's just amazing.
We've come to the historical wharf. Is that right?
Looks very historical.
We've come down to the historical Crosby engine, which is a fuel, it's run on fuel and it's a water pumper. And normally if you come during the week, you can see it working. But sadly, we're here on the weekend because we thought things would be open, touristy things up Bourke on the way to Birdsville on the weekend. But there's nothing. You wouldn't even know that the big bash is happening here. We had talked to Kidmans Campground about having a campsite. They'd said it's first in, first serve, and there's plenty of unpowered sites. So we arrived and it's not like what we expected. It's nice and it's clean and the amenities are nice, but it is actually a caravan park on the north of Bourke, so it's out of the township, which is what we wanted. But this is the unpowered site and we were deemed too big to be allowed to camp here. It's for tents only. Look at John's face. They didn't say that on the email. We've been speaking to them on the email and they said there was no problem. Unpowered sites, there was plenty of them. It's not really the case. And they said we had to have a powered site. We'd driven quite a long way. We were tired. How much was a powered site? $44. So last night we've charged everything. We used the air conditioning heater. I've had 2 showers and washed my hair. John's had showers. And we've just used our $44 worth because really we think it's a lot of money for here. And this is the caravan park. So here we are. There's many graves that are actually marked on the front post that are historical, from publicans to prominent people. And one of the most prominent graves is Fred Hollow's. So I didn't understand the connection until we asked at the information centre. So Fred Hollow's was actually born in New Zealand and he came here for training as part of his eye training, and formed strong connections with the community and realised how bad the health system was out here with eye care, and he continued to work with them for a very long time. And when the time came, he chose to be buried here, and people come and visit his grave all the time. Back on the road again, Mr. Howell?
On the road again. Can't wait to get on the road again. And we've got a road here with actually corners, unlike yesterday's effort.
And what else has changed?
What else has changed?
Yeah.
Got the big dick on the front.
It's still wobbling.
Yeah.
just driving along thinking we'd like to stretch our legs, and here we are at the Queensland-New South Wales border. Or welcome to the Matilda Way. It's a little bit busy, and there's New South Wales over there. We left Bourke this morning about 9ish, and we've come to Kanamala. And we like it much better than Bourke.
Very nice feel to this place, really nice.
Yeah,
nice little coffee shop across the road, just a nice looking town. Middle of nowhere, but nice looking.
Yeah, and they've done lots. It's really green and everything's opened, and it's a Sunday and there shouldn't be anything open, but because they know extra traffic will be coming through, they are. And look who managed to buy a pair of jeans, because he ripped the other jeans yesterday.
First end of the trip, I couldn't find this one place open. She doesn't normally open on a Saturday, on a Sunday, and pair of jeans for $50. Do the job anyway.
But it's a really pretty little town, and we're going to try and find a free camp and just enjoy this area.
Yeah.
We are very happy campers right now. Where are we, John Howe?
We're about 70 k's west of Cunnamulla in a little place called Eulo, I think it is, E-U-L-O. And we're camping along the, I think it's called the Parloo River.
And it's a free camp, yeah. No amenities, but look at this. This is our front yard for tonight. Very nice. Plenty of spots actually. You can park on all sides of the river, and there's a bridge here. The other side's a lot flatter and open, and there's more bigger rigs there. And then this side's a little bit, not four-wheel drive, but...
Oh no, you can get in with a two-wheel drive. It's a lot narrower. We found a spot just off the main little road getting in here.
But if you have a big rig, it might be a bit tricky.
Yeah, yeah.
And we're just going to sit and watch the sun go down. Well, what a place. We just come out of the door. It's just after 7, and watched an eagle or a hawk or something.
Some sort of hawk, some sort of bird with wings.
Yeah, and it just flew down onto the water and got a fish and flew away, and it was amazing to watch it happen so quickly. And then we turn around and look at this sky, and now the birds are starting to come alive. Just tiny little ones fluttering everywhere. It really is a very pretty little spot. This vegetated spring was fenced in 2012 to rehabilitate the spring and to keep livestock and animals from entering. I don't know where the spring is. Just saying. All around it, it's very dry. And in fact, the vegetation looks drier in here than outside. I can't find the spring in here. Eulo, there's lots of springs. That meant that it preserves some of the old wildlife that was here, and they're very proud of their dip breton, that they have found parts of it in some of the springs. And this is the main street, and we've just driven in. John thought that he might like to buy a coffee. We try and buy at least one thing from each town that we stay at, especially if it's a free camp, to say thank you.
I can't take Pumpkin into the lake anymore for a walk.
Why not?
Well, she's purebred. The ducks keep attacking her.
As we get more remote, the distance between towns is getting further and further, and the drive feels longer and longer. Until next week, wherever we end up, I will see you on the other side.